So you can spread out, come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. And close your eyes or take a soft gaze. As you slow down your breath, feel how the breath creates a little movement in your body. You might look for or create a feeling of spaciousness as you inhale. And each time you exhale, letting go, a little bit more surrender, grounding. And keep coming back to slow, deep breath over and over. Let's go ahead and stretch. Arms overhead, reach long through arms and legs, fingers and toes. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee in, grab hold of it, hug it in close, maybe a little jiggle, releasing deep into your hip crease. And then straighten right leg up, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot, deep flex, full point. Circle your ankle, a couple big circles, both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. Let's release, bend your knee, and guide it across, come into a spinal twist. Staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. Then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, take a little circle or rock, massaging the lower back, sacrum into the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long. Squeeze left knee in close. And then straighten left leg up. You can hold somewhere behind your leg, flex and point. Circle your ankle. A couple times both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten whatever amount you're able out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. Let's release, bend the knee, bring it across. spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then staying in your twist, try straightening left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Let's release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, take a circle or rock. Drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for a little bit of core work. Draw the belly in, press the lower back down from the inside. Interlace fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift, head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take two more. Last one. Release down. Now bring the right knee in and left elbow across. Stretch the right leg long. Keep going on this side. Knee in. Reach long. Knee in. Reach long. In. Reach long. In. Reach long. One more on this side. And then switch. Left knee in, right elbow across, and then stretch it out long. Knee in, reach long. Knee in, reach long. In and long. One more. And then release. Stretch long through both arms and legs. Bring your knees in. And then make your way up to sitting. And let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop, and we'll take a couple of wrist exercises from here. So these are going to be a series of 4 exercises that are similar to push-ups, and to moderate how much weight and effort, you can have your hands closer or further away from your knees. So if you had your hands really close to the knees, you wouldn't even, need to take any body weight. It could be very small. A little further away, more weight. Further away, more weight. You could even do it from a high push-up. So you might start with hands under knees, and if you want more, go hands forward. If you want less, go hands back. So the first one is going to be fingertips on the floor, pulling the hands in like you're palming a basketball. So fingertips, just fingertips, pulling in, actively pulling in the whole time. And then we dip down and press up. If you want less, come back. If you want more, go forward. Down and up. Main thing is the hands are squeezing the whole time, pulling in. Let's do one more. And then release. You can sink to child's pose or sit if you want to give your hands a little rub or circle. Relaxing in your way. Okay. Next one, we're going to turn the hands in, fingers in towards one another, and then keep going as far back as you can. Try to straighten your arms and then bend them. So going up and down, your breath pace. If you want less weight, hands closer to your knees. If you want more weight, knees further away. Try and go slow and smooth. Let's do one more. And then release. And again, child's pose or sitting. any movement with the hands or wrists. Okay, next one we're going to be on knuckles with palms facing one another. We're going to open the fingers and then lower down to the backs of the hands and then slowly come up. So it's going to be opening the fingers, lowering flat, and coming back up. Try not to jerk. Have it be slow and smooth. If you can't do slow and smooth with the amount of weight you have, walk your hands closer to your knees or go slower. Lowering down with control, coming up with control. Let's do one more. And release, sink back to child's pose or sitting, maybe a little rub or circle. All right, last one. Hands are going to be flat, fingers spread. We're just going to lift the wrist and then lower the wrist back down. Lift and lower. Slow and smooth. Try not to jerk up and down, but keep it consistent and slow. Let's take one more. And then release, sink back to child's pose. And then from child's pose with arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. Pull back through your right hip. Stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Back to center. And let's come up through table and into down dog. Lift the hips up and back, and you might pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee. As you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. You could shift your hips side to side. Take any other movement that helps you get into your body. And then walk hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Bend your knees a little or a lot. Might take some movement, a little bounce or shake out or sway. Bend your knees a little bit more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Let's come into mountain pose. Tadasana, feet can be together or apart. You might lift your toes to activate the soles of the feet. Draw the belly in, strong core, shoulders back and down. Could bring hands together at the heart. And if you like, you might call to mind an intention, a word or quality or phrase to bring into your practice. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, coming through high push-up. Lower down, chaturanga. come into your back bend. So this could be very low, a little cobra, could be high, up dog, anywhere in between. Take movement if that feels good. And back to down dog when you're ready, hips high. Let's take 5 deep breaths in a good resting pose. So that could be down dog, or it could be child's pose, or sitting, or something else. One more deep breath here. Let's come back through down dog, step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Fold forward. Lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's take the right leg up. Bend your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee in the biggest circle you can make, exploring your full range of motion. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Hips sink low. Let's grab the left wrist. Take it over for side bend. Same thing other side. Grab your right wrist. And back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the heart. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Hands to the floor or to your blocks. Do this with hips square, with the upper body letting go, like ragdoll, let your head hang. Big step back. Warrior one, drop the back heel, arms up, hips low. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. When you're ready, bend your knee in, start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight and then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across. Up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms high, hips low. Let's grab the right wrist. Take it over. Same thing other side. Grab your left wrist. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Stretch that right leg long. Let your head hang more. Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. Any movement transition, and any neutral shape. If it's useful, you might close your eyes. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees. Come into chair. Hips go back and down. Head reaches high, shoulders low, fingers high. One more breath. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Warrior three. Find your balance. Square off the hips. Connect your head to your left foot. Straight long line. Last breath here. Step back, warrior one. Release through your movement transition. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Big step forward. High lunge. Arms up. Warrior three. Last breath here. Step back, warrior one. Release. Make your way to a good rest. Last breath here. We'll come back through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Let's take a few balancing poses. We'll start by feeling balance on 2 feet. You can separate your feet and shift your weight side to side, front to back. And then move over to one leg for a tree, Vrikshasana. We'll bring the right leg up as high as you can as low as you need. Could be the inner thigh or calf or ankle. Arms can be out to steady you. You could bring hands together or arms up. And if you lose your balance, you can always come back out. Can you feel for the subtlety in your alignment here, just like we did in mountain pose? Finding mountain pose here. Let's release and shake that out. Take a moment, finding balance on 2 feet, and then same thing other side. Left leg comes up as high as you can, as low as you need. You can choose your arm position, you can change at any time. Last breath here. Release. Shake that out. Let's take another balance. We'll do a quad stretch. So bring the right leg back if you can. Grab that foot. Other arm can be out to steady you, or you could have 2 hands at your foot. Tailbone dropping, pubic bone lifting, strong core. Back wrapping around to the front. Let's release. Shake that out. Same thing other side. Take left leg back, tailbone dropping, pubic bone lifting. Let's release. Shake that out. Let's bring feet hip width apart again. Take hands to the top of the buttocks. Roll your shoulders back, your elbows back. Lift the chest. Take the chest as high as you can, so your little upper back arch, but lots of space in the lower back. And then release. Let's fold. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. If you're able, grab the big toes with the first 2 finger and thumb. That grip, you can lengthen your spine and then pull your head towards the floor. Let's release the hands. Lower the hips, come into a squat, malasana. If your heels don't easily come to the floor, you might turn your toes out or widen your stance. You're also welcome to sit on a block or slide a blanket under your heels. We're going to open up the knees using the elbows. And as best you can, roll your shoulders back and down so the chest is open, torso is long, neck is long. We'll work our root lock here, Mula Bandha, same as a Kegel exercise. As you exhale, draw the pelvic floor muscles in and up. As you inhale, release that. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Engage. Release. And then engage and keep holding, keep breathing, drawing in through the pelvic floor, lengthening up through the top of the head. Let's release. We'll go ahead and sit down, extending the legs forward. You can take the flesh of the sit bones back, inch the heels forward, getting set up for a seated forward fold. Use your hands to support you either on the floor or your feet. Lengthen, fold. Last breath here. Let's release, bring the upper body back up. Take soles of the feet together. You can grab your toes or your ankles with that grip. Lengthen. Fold. Elbows could push into the legs, or you could use your hands on the floor in front of you, or lean into elbows or a block. You can also use hands on the floor behind you. Let's bring the upper body back up. Keep the right leg more or less where it is. Open the left leg out to the side. You can bring the right arm up and over. You might lean onto your hand or elbow on the inside or outside of that straight leg. Big reach through the right arm, through the whole right side of the torso. And then let your head fall towards the floor. Take the right arm out and down until your shoulder drops down, stretching right side of the neck. Let's press into the bottom hand to come up. You can use that hand to lift your head, staying nice and relaxed. Same thing other side. Switch the legs. Left arm up and over. Big reach. And then let your head fall towards the floor. Take the top arm out and down until your shoulder drops down, stretching left side of the neck. And press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to lift your head. And then let's open both legs wide. Upavishta Konasana, wide angle pose. You can use your hands on the floor behind you or in front of you, or you might lean into a block. And you're looking for your edge moment by moment. If something shifts, you might move your body so you're accommodating. if you did fold forward, make your way up. Let's all bring hands behind us, lean back to draw the legs in, shake that out. Then come back onto your back. Let's bring both knees in. And get set up for bridge. Drop your feet to the floor, hip width apart, parallel. Feet right under knees, and then press your feet down. Lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back and shrug your shoulders underneath you. Spread upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way. Roll down. Let's take happy baby and grab the soles of the feet on the inside. Press your knees towards the floor. And this can be done in stillness or with some movement, maybe a little rocking. Can keep the legs bent or straighten them one at a time or together. Bring your knees in again, little circle or rock. And just check in with your body, see what's needed. I'll keep suggesting things, but if you get a clear idea of something that you need, go ahead and do that instead. If you'd like to join me for a hip stretch, you can drop your feet to the floor. Cross your right ankle above the left knee, reach your hands through. Grab the left leg and hug it in, stretching right outer hip. Shoulders drop, chin drop. To release, drop the left foot to the floor. Straighten the right leg up. Flex and point your right foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times. Same thing other side. Drop both feet to the floor for a moment. Cross the left ankle above the right knee. Reach your hands through. Grab the right leg, hug it in. Release. Let's drop right foot to the floor, straighten the left leg up, flex and point, circle, and then release. You can drop the left leg along the floor. Bring your right knee in and guide your right knee across for a spinal twist. You can open out through the right arm And give yourself what you need inside the twist. Maybe there's some touch or movement. It can be active or passive. When you're ready, you can switch. Grab the left knee, drop the right leg long, and guide your left knee across. Spinal twist, other side. Release. And again, you might ask, what now? If there's something clear that you're needing, you can do that. I'm going to talk us through a self-facial massage in a moment. If there's any last movement or a pose you want to get in before coming into a resting pose, you can take some time for that. And if you would prefer not to do a self-facial massage, of course, don't do it. If you would like to join me, you can do it in Shavasana or any other neutral, relaxed position. So it could be legs up the wall or Supta Baddha Konasana or some other restorative pose. Use any props. Feel free to adjust your clothing. And then you can start by rubbing the palms together, getting some heat and energy in the hands. And then place your palms over your eyes, sealing out the light, and encouraging your eyes to not only close, but relax back. Keeping eyes closed and relaxed, we'll bring the fingertips to the center of the forehead and start to rub from the center towards the temples. Keep coming back to the center, going towards the sides of the face, fingertips or thumbs. Good firm pressure. Find out how much you like. And then bring your fingertips to either side of the nose, pressing into the sinus area, pressing and spreading towards the sides of the face. You can work your way along your cheekbone, all the way to your ear, feeling where your jaw connects to your skull. Finding all the tight places around there. Strong jaw muscle, little pressure points under your ear. You might give your earlobes a squeeze or pull. You can work your way along your jawline towards your chin. Give the chin a pinch or press. And then take the heels of the hands and make a couple big circles into the cheeks, massaging the cheeks into the cheekbones and teeth. And then go back over any area that needed extra work. You can also give your scalp a rub like a dry shampoo. You might give your neck and shoulders a little squeeze. When you're done, you can smooth over your face. Imagine you washed your face and you're wiping away the water, wiping away any last bit of tension. Shake it out of your hands. And then maybe finish with a little rub for your own forearms and hands. They can get quite tight, do a lot of work for you. Check in with the rest of your body, see if there's anything you need to do before settling into stillness. And slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles. Take a stretch out. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. Let's bring hands together at the heart. You might return to your intention, or perhaps there's a new one for this moment, moving into the rest of your day. Perhaps send a little blessing, wish, amplifying our intentions for ourselves and each other. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining me.